the support here, of course, because they're already locked in for the mid lane. Silas leads in the final 2 picks for Fnatic, so that's going to be Silas in the top lane. Is Lulu Cogmore? It's Lulu Cogmore for G2. Like,
wow.
Ritter would have done a lot of damage, but now with Whippo being level 6, I wonder if Wonder can stay around behind his tower, because he's not yet hit that ultimate mark, and here comes the call of the Forge God against the one who usually prays for him, but a great Bella's Breath will stop it in its tracks, and Whippo dies! Incredible play from Wonder there to anticipate the ult.
5, and given that Reckless and Hylissang currently have the push in the bot lane, they've actually started this one off. Getting very low, Perks roams down, we're going to see a fight.
Dragon is secured, Exhaust goes down on Jankos as he looks to try and get away, but he's gobbled up and spat out by Hylissang, and there's a lot of damage coming out from the Inferno. Reckless with his first kill of the game, and Fnatic's first of the series. Perk's going to shuffle his way away as Wonder's teleported in. He does have that call of the Forge God, but I don't think G2 want to take this.
Thinking, hey, maybe I can actually get a collapse here from the rest of my team, ends up getting punished. But look at Wonder behind, he has the ult.
There are both flashes available for Fnatic, and with the TP coming in, you can see Nemesis wants to join this party. Mickey, low, underneath the turret. The flank is on, it's 5 members in the bottom lane, only 8 minutes. Fnatic unwilling to give up on this fight as they have been through the entire split. Mickey's going to flash away, just about manages to survive. Perk's on his way across as well. Has yet to join this fight, though, so it's a 4v5 still in favor of Fnatic, but they've already lost one. And here comes the double knock-up, and here comes Perks from the side. It's a double for Cogmore, and Fnatic find themselves running.
Everything looked like an advantage for Fnatic, yet G2 was able to find the outplay. Let's see if Whippo can get something back. He's lying in wait. Mickey, very low, no summoner spells.
Selfmade's on his way as well. Whippo trying to get on towards Mickey, gets the damage down, and there is the kill. Now, Whippo in the middle of a lot of minions here. Caps has the red buff, that's ticking away. Only Vampire Scepter on him, though, as Selfmade flashes forward. Caps doesn't get the flash away from the Sonic Wave, and he is shut down by Fnatic.
So Fnatic finally answer, and they get themselves a good
number. And all that gold going over to Reckless is only a good thing for Fnatic.
Yeah, I love the fact that Fnatic swapped out of this 2v2 as quickly as possible, because the obnoxious thing about range matchups is how oppressive and how first tower. They've now reclaimed gold advantage, and now they're looking for a collapse in top lane.
Trying to catch out Caps, the flash forward from Hylissang. There's the Dragon's Rage, and there goes Selfmade. His first kill on the board as Jankos comes in with the Cataclysm, trying to lock Hylissang in place. The thick skin won't save him for too long, but he's not tanking up the tower. Perk shuffling in from the side will be able to take down the Tahm Kench, and it's a 1-for-1 trade in the top lane.
Medic, the action is not slowing down. We're 4-for-4 in kills. They're trying to force Reckless and Hylissang back so they can gain some control over the bot wave, and they're going to try and use their numbers to push in mid. Ooh, as they go onto Nemesis.
Nemesis put down the cage and thought he was safe, but Perks and Jankos have something else to say. Second kill of the game for Perks, and now that Dragon is pretty easy for G2.
Yeah, so with their numbers advantage, they should be able to secure this. It would be dangerous for Fnatic to try and contest, so I think just putting more plates onto Reckless, pushing in that mid wave, makes a lot more sense. Hylissang, he doesn't have flash.
Doesn't really have a way to get out of this apart from limping back towards his turret.
Disengage pretty cleanly. Now Perks looking to hold onto the mid lane. Whippo knows that Perks has no ultimate, but he doesn't know that Wonder's right behind him.
Yeah, the Kingslayer will heal up Whippo just a bit, but the call of the Forge God is too little too late. Shutdown goes down as Whippo overextends a little bit in the mid lane.
Given that Perks got to the wave first, it looks like G2 are going to have control for now.
Abyssal Voyage used by Hylissang. The Twin Shadows come out as well as Caps is slowed down. They're going to lock him up with the Gravitum. He's actually just stuck in place. Exhaust comes down and teleports here from G2 to try and join this fight. But Wonder is a long way away as Hylissang's already fallen. Wonder goes in. Call of the Forge God comes down, looking for the knock-up on Whippo, and Reckless doesn't land it on either. Mickey low. Selfmade kicks him away and takes his life, but Perks is now going to shuffle forward as Selfmade gets the Wild Growth stolen away from Mickey. Wonder jumping in as well as Perks goes on a rampage, and this is devastation! G2 have just wiped Fnatic away in the mid lane, and it's only Reckless left alive. Caps, Jankos, and Wonder looking to slay the Aphelios, or if they can't, take this tower and get that dragon.
Just as we were talking about team fights, we have one unfold. Losing a little bit more control over this game. You can see how difficult these fights are for them. When they force themselves into this being until Whippo gets a couple more items, which means that G2's going to have control. And Fnatic, while I think they should stall, they're instead going to look for another fight.
Moonlight Vigil used, the cage is down as well as Whippo's looking for Jankos. If he can catch him out, they could win this fight, but Fnatic just have to back away from it. Wonder wasn't even there, wasn't even in the fray as Whippo jumps forward. There's the Cataclysm jumping onto Caps, but Whippo is caught out and he's already down. And now Nemesis is going to get chased out with the call of the Forge God as well. Wonder looking for the flank position, Perk shuffling forward.
Start off the Baron and force Fnatic to come to them.
It might just be gone before Fnatic can even get there. Hylissang's checking into it. Now he knows that G2 are on it.
It's gone.
Already gone. It's down. And there's no one here from Fnatic to really follow up on a fight. Hylissang's going to try and step forward, but G2...
Even, I feel like that these fights are just going to be very difficult to play out for Fnatic. So let's see if they can find that pick that they're going to need if they want to stay relevant in this game.
Minutes left on it. Perk splitting off by himself. The rest of G2 down towards this bottom lane. But Bo A level down on Wonder, but with the Abyssal Voyage coming in, that's right in the middle of all of G2, and Hylissang jumps straight into his own demise as Caps opens up. The exhaust coming out, Hylissang able to flash away, but now Wonder looking for the call of the Forge God, looking for the knockup, lands it, and Caps will get the kill. Nemesis flanking with the TP, he's exhausted as well. Bwipo now forced underneath the tower, Perks slides his way in and flashes forward. Bwipo underneath the turret will fall very soon. Nemesis, well, you're caught in the middle of all 4 of the G2 players, and you're going to go down as well. G2 with a clean 4-0, and they're going to look to push in and perhaps end this game.
I think this was the last-ditch effort from Fnatic. They recognized that these fights were only going to get harder. They saw that Azir was in the mid lane, and they thought, maybe we can find a fight before Perks can collapse. But even in the 4v5, G2 was far too strong, and now with 5 members and a Baron buff, they're going to look to end the game.
Self-made and Hylissang, last chance saloon on this defense as G2 are pushing on the Nexus turrets, and really what can Elise Sin and the Tanketch do? Self-made tries to do something but really ends up doing absolutely nothing at all. The second Nexus tower will fall, and G2 are back to winning ways. They will take the first game against Fnatic.